It's an odd sunny day.
Welcome to the forge.
Why are you yelling?
I'm speaking in the camera.
Yeah, but why you're yelling? Why you got your hat on weird?
Because I sprayed it with shellac. I was
He can't
tired
be
of my
left
hat.
alone for 5 minutes.
Hold my horn. I was tired of my hat drooping in the rain. I sprayed it with shellac. Look at this.
I'm not buying you anything else.
This is my old hat.
Dude, that looks ridiculous.
Does it truthfully?
Yes.
Huh?
Yes.
I
You
curled
look
it
like
up.
a cartoon character.
My wife said I looked like the corner in Wizard of Oz.
You look
when
like
he
a
come out
cartoon
with the-
character.
Well, what can you do? I got a good hat now, but this is my old hat. I just fixed it up for bad weather use.
I mean, in what realm? I mean, does that look attractive?
Well, not really.
Not really, right? Exactly.
I'm already married though. I don't have. I've done jumped that bridge, so
I don't
have to-
think that this. I mean, that this is not going to hurt
What,
the
this
situation.
little curled up brim? Anyway,
Whatever.
anyway, we come to talk about some cool stuff, not hat styles.
Not ugly hats.
I want to show you a powder horn. This is a powder horn that come from Tennessee. We had it there, and I brought it when I come. Now it's not very fancy. Look at that, would you?
It's not pretty at all.
It's not pretty at all. The proportions aren't well. He got carried away driving the taxi in around the butt. See, no thinking of space. Drove a big staple in.
Looks like something we do.
It looks good though. I mean, it's been around for 100 years.
Yeah,
I
but
just
like
wanted
he
to show you.
starts out real good, and then he's like,
He
"I'll
goes
forget it."
1,
He's like,
2, 4,
7,
8,
9,
7,
10.
9.
We don't
But I
care.
want you to see what a real powder horn from Tennessee looked like. Okay, back in the day. Now this is one of them Highlander horns. Here, hold that. This is one of them. We just butchered cows here, and this was on the bull. And I had the boys cut it, and the boys boiled a core out just the other day, and we've made it into a little
blowing horn.
blowing horn. And Fletch walks around here just tooting it
He
around.
can't do it yet.
He makes a little squeaky sound.
No, he doesn't.
But he'll eventually get it. He'll eventually get it.
We were going to make a powder horn, but that's the one they let the tip bust off of.
Yeah, this is a beautiful horn. This would have made a nice powder horn. But Fletch, he's the head man here. He come along wanting to blow a horn.
We're always in the market for a few things. Blue jay feathers, nice looking horns, right? Steer horns.
We got antlers. We don't really
Antlers?
need. We don't.
Why
We got
not? I
horns.
mean-
We got horns.
No, we don't. Not now. We have nothing.
I still got 3 left. I got 3 Highlander horns, but I ain't really a powder horn maker, and
Yeah,
you
but
ain't either.
it's just for fun.
Yeah. Well, we got enough fun happening here. I want to show you.
Hey, I had somebody that sent me a
Careful now.
I won't say. I think it was
People
last
got
name.
cut with
Listen,
this.
just be quiet. I'm talking. Lester, he sent a message and said, "Sometime ask your dad if you guys are ever going to play. I've never, have you ever, or whatever. We're never playing that game together. But if you ever change yourself to a bed."
What?
He sent a message and said, "Ask your dad sometime if it's true that he chained himself to a bed."
Oh, that's an urban legend. That must be old Lester telling that tale. Yeah, some of them boys from back in the day. I'll tell you what. I whipped about 300 of them boys and men, some boys. Whipped about 300 straight, and they come up with some weird tales about how I done it, like magic and voodoo and
Well, just
and
answer the question.
Well,
Yes or
no.
no? Did you yes or no chain yourself to a bed?
Yes, but it was a little chain,
What was the purpose? So you couldn't eat?
so you wouldn't eat. I had to be slim. Oh, I had to be slim, boys.
So how did that work?
I chained myself to my bed, and you
Like,
can't go
around your-
upstairs
around your
my
ankle?
ankle.
Around your ankle?
Had a 10-foot chain. I could go do anything.
Who had the
I
key?
wanted. Oh, there wasn't a key. I throwed a hacksaw out in my brother's bedroom in case the house caught on fire, that he could crawl in there and saw me
Yeah,
out.
but the next morning, how'd you get out?
Well, sawed it out. We sawed the
Every
wire.
day?
Well, it wasn't every day. It was just before a big match when I was trying to get particularly svelte.
So that's a true story.
That's a true story, but not like they're saying it. They're making it sound bad. It was really wonderful. It
So
was
today, would you
magnificent.
recommend that for young
Oh,
wrestlers today?
Yeah, let's chain ourselves to our tables. No, don't. Please don't anybody do that, okay? Don't anybody. And this morning I was looking at this knife, and I wanted you to see what Jenna done. She did a beautiful. If I can get up there,
Why are y'all shaky?
I'm not shaky. That's a world shaking. Maybe you can see it, AK. She did a nice job with it. And she's
This is a
got it all-
fancy. This is a fancy one. Has a
oh
date
my
on it.
lands. This is. I pulled it out this morning. I forgot I cut a razor edge on it. I drug it across my hand. See, that's the thing. You think you're out here in the brush, somebody comes by. Oh, we come by. So we just got all these little chops.
Do you want to go to Woody?
I do like to go to Woody, but I wouldn't want to go with my hat. But this is going to Seward.
Woody is the island right across.
And I think I showed you the engraving. I was proud Jenna to come in there. She just whacked it out. Now, she's not like Herschel. Herschel be talking. He'll be looking over here and engraving at the same time. Jenna's down here like she's learning.
Well, it's also we kind of got a poor setup going on in there.
No.
We did. We had a really nice light, and then you blew the fuse.
We got it.
You can't see in there.
There's always complaints. Always some sun's in my eye.
I actually kind of like the copper pins. I thought
Yeah,
I wasn't
I was
going
going
to,
to show
but
you that.
I like that.
Now, because we run low on silver, so we went to copper pins.
I don't think you can see
and
it
I
there.
like the copper.
See him?
Yeah, you can see the copper.
Well,
see it
I mean,
in the
yeah,
picture.
this close up.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't see it when you were back here.
Anyway,
Anyway,
another thing, last but not least, now, we are not leather workers, okay? We are not leather workers. We don't play them on TV. We don't do nothing. But
we don't enjoy it.
we don't do well at it. We're not leather people. We get these scabbards made. We try to make a nice scabbard, but they're not fun, okay? But a guy from home, because you know the Carpers was our old kin, and they was the ones that come from Germany, and they made guns all along from 1800 up to the early 1900, made old rifles, and then we took the shop over. They're our grandfathers, our mother was one Carper. You still occasionally encounter the old rifles out in the byway, and a guy had one that somebody give him.
Always let us know if you find one.
Yeah, I had half a dozen of them at one time, and then when we was called in the ministry, I pared down to the two fanciest ones. Kept the two.
Both for me.
No, not for you. One for Jenna and one for Dr. John.
He doesn't care about it.
But he might.
They're both mine.
And the man said, well, I got this Carper rifle hanging on the wall. I want a hunting bag, and I want you to antique me up a bag to hang with it and a patch knife. But I want it made by some of the Carpers, some of the line of Carpers. That was his deal. And I said, well, I'll make you the bag. But see, we're not bag makers. But I copied that gross bag and put that big long tongue on it.
It's like a beaver tail.
It does. It's a beauty. That's not, a beauty in style, not execution.
It's way better than what I thought you would have done.
Yeah,
I didn't touch that.
I'm not Eric Van Alstine. I am not. That dude makes a hunting bag, don't he?
Well, yeah, because yours probably don't have lining or anything in it,
Mine
does
doesn't have
it?
nothing in it, dude.
No. He's just lucky he's getting it.
This is something to hang up with an antique rifle, so it just looks cool.
Did he want our blood smeared on the inside?
Well, he got it whether he wanted it or not.
Some Carper blood smeared on the inside?
Yeah, they say some of that. Who'd have thought that'd ever come in handy, right?
I mean, I'm a fan.
All right. Well, we got lots to do. We're getting a cutter made for a 50. Next rifle we make's a 50 cal.
A fancy man.
We're going to Texas. Be down at Texas blasting away at them giant bucks.
We haven't sent Jimmy out his yet, have we?
No, it's going out next week. We got to build a crate and then ship it. I'm terrified to mail that out of Alaska, like for fear the wrist will break. These southern rifles are thin anyway.
Just bubble wrap the wrist a lot.
I'm going to. I'm gonna do all I can. I mean, I can't stand the thought of something happening to it before it gets to him. But then we've got a bunch of knives, but we're knocking them out. We knocked out a couple of big ones. We're about ready to start on teenies.
Ton of teenies.
A ton of teenies. So
I hope that your friends continue to send us urban legends of your life. That was kind of fun.
Well,
I hope we get some more.
that was back in the day.
Maybe you should employ that now.
What?
Don't you have a doctor's appointment in a couple weeks?
Yeah, but I'm already slimming down. Look how much less I am of me. When I get
How
in
much
there,
less I am of me?
There's a lot less on me now than there was 2 weeks ago. As a fact.
That is not true. I
Last
saw
time
you eat a handful of jelly beans, a
Last time I
pizza.
went, doctor told me just keep doing what I'm doing, John. You're doing great.
But you're not doing any of that now.
I was real skinny last year.
You don't
this
eat
time.
anything green.
Well, that didn't come up. But Anyway, who wants to live forever, right?
I mean, I'd like you to live till tomorrow.
Yeah, somebody got to clean this mess up, right? Let's get these knives built. Well, thank you for your, absolutely, we thank you for your patronage. Y'all remember, a piece of all this stuff goes right into the bellies of the horses here at the kids' mission, at the Baptist mission. These kids are riding these horses. Summer's coming. We can't have them out here on scarecrows riding around. This stuff eats like it won the Kentucky Derby up here, people. And we thank you. We couldn't afford it without you. So, even old Jen trying to do something good, right?
I need all the good I can get.
Yeah, well.
All the good karma I can get, right?
There you go. Keep us in your prayers. And thank you again.
Ooh, you were slow that time.
I was. It's left hand draw.
Left hand draw.
Left hand.